Greetings and welcome back to my Let's Play of Skyrim. This time I'm gonna try recording in 1080p resolution. So hopefully my file size will not be too incredibly large because I think I've worked out a method of downsizing the video without losing too much quality. So we'll see. We'll see. We left off with me doing this quest loud and clear, after turning in taking care of business. So let's follow Brynjolf in the Thieves Guild. Into the cistern.
Thieving is just not my thing. Some people work really hard for what they have to have it taken away.
I agree.
Do anything for you? Or more to the point? Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the Guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear?
Sir, yes, sir.
You're an idiot.
Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me.
I would never dream of it.
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Ooh, new armor.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouth wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
I will.
They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits. We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arangoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arangoth and bring in a huge payout. Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Duly noted.
Hey, let's talk a second.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something.
I thought that book was glowing.
So, the ending of my tale I began earlier.
Is this your tale of single-handedly fighting off a pack of trolls, or my favorite? We bedded 4 women on the same night?
Well, if you don't want to hear it, that's your loss.
If I wanted to hear a tall tale, I'd read a children's storybook. Get some better stories, Vipper.
Let's talk for a moment. Look, if I was a little harsh before, I just want you to know it's because you were new. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Look, I don't really know you. I don't even really know anyone here. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're family. This is a business.
She's got a cold exterior.
Look, you want to know about me? All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely out of her teens, living on a pig farm in the middle of nowhere. Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop we fed our livestock. Oh wait, it gets much better. How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits, and that they killed my entire family, who didn't even brandish a weapon against them? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight. Tossed me from bandit to bandit like...
Okay, I get it. You've had a bad life.
It's fine. I had to tell someone, I suppose. Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Cuts you inside like a dagger to the heart.
Well, I'm glad you got it off your chest.
Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. Then one night I grabbed a knife, waited until they fell asleep, and cut their throats. I never returned to that pig farm, you know. There's nothing for me there. So that's my sad story. What do you think?
I think you got good revenge.
Maybe one day. Just not today.
Okay then.
I hope we bump into each other again.
I'm sure we will.
So, Sapphire, can I do anything?
Possible rivals. Some kind of rival thieves go infesting itself. In Windhelm. Okay. Friends are difficult to come by these
Free
days.
or more to the point?
Note from Mercer. I'm just going through their mail. Situation guy. And I wait to find someone capable, such as Terry. Right? Right.
Fleet. The only man who's foolish enough to name himself after his bedroom palace.
Stupid cow. You don't know what you're missing.
No, but I know that you're going to turn up missing if you keep up this kind of talk.
I've got your back.
Who else wanted to speak with me? Was it this
Back
guy?
on the job.
You're making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know. It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm. I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot and made our way out. Well, it was, up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. The client had ratted us out. Vex just tells me to run, so I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her. Huh, are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes. Me? I ran, and I ran, straight through the gates of Windhelm, and all the way back to Riften. Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed. Well, I'd forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself.
I'm sure I'll keep it to myself and you'll just go tell the next so-and-so.
I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go up like kindling.
Yeah, that's the plan.
I'll point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Tonilia. She's the guild's fence.
Yeah.
Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off, and you'll have the whole guild to answer to.
I just need armor from her right now.
Come back and see me if you ever need pickpocket training.
I'm not a pickpocketer.
I'm right behind you.
Used every source at my disposal. Can't find trace of your parents. Oh, so apparently Rune was looking for Ethel's parents? Question is, who's
I'm right behind you.
Who's Ethel?
Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for you?
Are you Ethel? Is that your real name?
Need something?
Want to talk? Go ahead.
Ah, you made it. Good to see you, my friend. I'll never forget how you saved my life from those Thalmor maniacs.
Oh yeah, it's you.
Good to see you again, friend. Of course.
Well, that's nice. He refills my water bottle. A water bottle.
Wanted to say something to you.
Oh, did you?
I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay?
I didn't do much.
Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale.
Oh, lovely.
When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief. I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. I made a great deal of gold doing it, too. It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes to kill someone on their behalf. Either way, the trick was in the escape, and that's where my strengths came in handy. Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own. The last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go. After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again. I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
There's no way I'm planning on joining the Dark Brotherhood.
Some other time, perhaps.
The Thieves Guild is as evil as I go.
This better be important. I'm quite busy.
Mercer, I pressed our contact to the East Empire Company. Wizard is stubborn as he is careless. He claims the company has nothing to offer. He's hiding something. I suggest you look him. He may yet be some use to us.
So,
I'd consider it a personal favor if you could once again utilize Cynric's unique skills for a delicate situation. In the Sidna Mines. Incarcerated. Stick to as simple as escape.
Better things to do than disturb me.
anything for you? Or more to the point?
I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when you should already be on your way.
Well, it's better to be safe than sorry.
I'm watching you.
No, but I know that
I don't like this guy.
if you keep up this kind of talk.
Shadow marks.
Aye.
So, what's next? I'm gonna get lost in here, aren't I? I think I am. I want to head back to the Ragged Flagon. Talk with...
I once read a book at the temple about...
What's her name? I think her name was Conlia or something.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick
All
of
eyes
things
are on
without
you,
telling
lad.
you which way is
Don't
up.
disappoint us.
Am I
Hey,
right?
Vex.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong.
Something I can
And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly
Oh, darn it.
clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
No, I do not want more work.
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now.
I've got a lot of them.
Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
probably the longest quest in the game, because there are 24 scattered throughout the whole world. So yeah, that's gonna take a while.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
I'll keep that in mind. Remember, northwest.
Are you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned sour, we haven't had a coin to our name. And when the coin dried up, that's when people started to leave. We had the best of everything down here. The Ratway was a damn palace. The only way this place will ever return to its glory days is if we can finish these extra jobs and start the gold flowing again. The Flagon was once a city beneath the city. We had our own smith, our own alchemist, you name it. If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once again, I can almost promise you those merchants would return. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again. If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you find on the job, Tanelia is the best fence around. And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills.
Those are some interesting names.
These jobs aren't gonna finish themselves, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So you're the new recruit, huh?
Can you give me
Well,
the
looks
armor?
like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
I would like some new armor.
Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Can I have my new armor now?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
And now I'm carrying too much. I saw that coming.
Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
None of this stuff is stolen. Did I steal that? No. This is her inventory, isn't it? Yeah, this is her inventory. What about my stuff? I don't think I have any stolen goods, because I try to be a good person and not steal, even though I'm doing the Thieves Guild quest line. I am gonna get rid of some of this junk, just so I have enough inventory to actually carry this new armor set I just got. But yeah, I don't have any stolen goods. I'm a good boy for the most part. So yeah, I'll let you know when I'm done. You know, I never use scrolls, so I might just end up selling all these. Yeah. Well, after selling all my scrolls, she is now broke. She has no more money to give me. So that kind of sucks. But at least my weight limit is just good enough to carry this stuff now.
Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neroin, and Viper can give you a leg up on that. Until next time.
Until next time. Who's this?
Need something?
Oh, you're the appearance changing person.
All right then.
No. I'm good looking as it is. I have no desire to change my looks.
What do you need, handsome?
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble. I don't care if you're best buddies with the Guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try anything. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Why? You think it's funny or something?
Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh yeah? I think so too. You're pretty smart. Hey, here. Have one on the house.
Aw, he bought me a drink.
I already told you. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Maul? Yeah. That jerk works for Maven Blackbriar now. Left me down here watching this garbage heap. I guess he's better at all that talking stuff anyway. I just mess everything up.
Hi there.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me. It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Yeah.
I don't know about the others, but I sure am glad to see a fresh face down here. The flagon used to be packed every night with the boys from the guild. But now look at it. Last few years have been pretty bad. I've almost closed this place up.
You know, I'm starting to think that everyone in Skyrim comes to that appearance-changing lady and uses her to change their faces to appear to be an NPC I've never met before. Because this guy sounds like many others that I've heard in this game. Yeah, they rehashed a lot of voice acting.
Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature, looking for some particular books.
Carrie just appeared in front of me. She's a transporter. A teleporter. I don't know why I said transporter.
I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you.
Sure you would. Oh man, I feel another quest coming on.
Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his, experiments.
Oh man. I'm picking up quests left and right.
Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals. Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation, rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again.
I think I'm familiar with this quest.
Until next time.
I think I'm familiar.
Need a few spare septums? I got the cure right here.
Cure. Am I sick again? Fire salt, paralytic poison, Blackfire Private Reserve, Shadow Banish Wine, Shake, Chokeberry Reserves.
I have work if you've got the backbone.
Am I still sick? I thought I cured that business. No, I'm not sick. What are you talking about?
So, feeling loose? How about you run a job for me?
No, I've got enough jobs as it is right now. Maybe I'll come back again later.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
I'll try not
With
to.
your fight, let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up.
Yep. Yep, he did that. You just kind of get fallen into the Thieves Guild. You don't really get much of a choice.
What do you need? All right. I have everything you asked for.
I need to get out of here. Actually, though, I'm tempted to go back and talk with that Neroon guy, because I don't think I spoke with him. Of course, I have to leave before I can go back. Who are you?
Wonder what it's like for those Thalmor, now that they've been taken down a notch. I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer, to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire, how could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead.
Oh yeah, you're the wife of that other snowshod guy.
He's the protector of man, the dragon of the north, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be one of the 9 divines. A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity.
I like that helmet. That's a cool helmet.
Talos is part of our culture. He's part of our heritage and our tradition. He's Skyrim personified. To suddenly have all that wrenched away is like losing someone you hold dearly in your heart. The Empire already took my daughter from us, but by Talos, they will not take our homeland. Talos guide you.
So that's the mighty Talos.
Kodlak Whitemane has been laid to rest, I know. May his soul live forever in the halls of Sovngarde. You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
So yeah, I want to go back down and talk with that guy.
Yes?
Neroon, where are you?
Yeah?
Neroon.
Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for
Hey,
you?
you guys can get out of my way.
Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk? I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me. My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes. No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
I feel another quest coming on.
Perhaps. They could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything. Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
I've asked, but all I get from him are more questions.
I appreciate that.
What about Mercer? Have you asked him?
No.
Keep to the shadows.
I value my life, you know. You may want to remember that for yourself.
Yes?
Come here. A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here. Me included. Just wanted to let you know.
Aw, this guy can make me better at archery.
I'll show you what I know.
I really want that. I want to do more damage with the bow. It's not quite enough to level up. Damn.
I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips, I promise you. We were doing well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman.
Sounds like a good life.
Because it was dull. Every day was the same boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits with friends, parties with no one I cared about. I just wanted a little excitement. Something dangerous.
You, sir, are a fool. You had a great life, and you left it all behind because you were a little bored. This guy's a fool.
I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called themselves the Silver Crescents. Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Made me feel alive.
You are an utter moron.
Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail. Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone.
You fool.
I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it. I've been here ever since. And you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
I still think you're a fool.
The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead. Just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim. If talking your way out of trouble isn't enough, you could always pick up some training from Delvin, Vex, or Viper. Also, I recommend hitting the training room if you need lockpick practice. Helped me out of a jam more than once.
Where is the training room anyway?
Come find me if you need more marksman training.
Oh, I need it now, but you won't let me train past 5.
Yes?
Where is Delvin anyway?
Yes? Yeah?
Delvin. Delvin, where are you? Ah, this place confuses me.
What's going on?
Interest you in some marksman training.
I'm looking for Delvin, but he doesn't seem to be in here.
What's going on?
Is this the training area? Have I spoken with you before?
Hey, hey! I want to talk to you. Now.
Okay.
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them. Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
How lucky for you.
We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
Garthuk doesn't sound like a very nice name, does it?
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways. I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did.
Good for you.
Go and pick some fights.
Nah, I'm not looking to pick fights. However, I am looking to level up. Ooh. Easy money. Adept. Oh, a master lock. This should give me a good boost. Yep. So close to getting a level. Some more gold is always nice as well. Is this a special light helmet? Because it's got Vardenfall. The name Vardenfall. Tempted to pick it up, but I don't want to overburden myself. I'll just have to remember that I can come back here and pick it up if I need to. I take crappy arrows. And I'm carrying too much. Carry. Why do you keep switching armor? And is that Delvin? No, that's Rune.
I'm right behind you.
I need to use you to carry stuff.
What do you want me to carry?
Everything. Well, I think that's good for a while.
Lead on.
Thieves Guild boots. Thieves Guild hood. Except they're glowing, so I'm guessing they have some kind of fancy enchantment on them. I really wish I knew where Delvin was.
Yeah? What of it?
So, is it true bandits get,
Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for you?
You can help me find
Yes?
Delvin.
If you need marksman training, and you've got the coin, I'm ready to teach you.
Maybe Delvin's upstairs. Or outside. I don't know. I'm so close to leveling up. It's ridiculous.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
So, feeling loose? How about you run a job for me?
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
Yeah, where is Delvin?
Need a few spare septums? I got the cure right here.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Okay, I give up. But I'm gonna end the video here because I think it's gone on for a long time. And I don't like to go past 30 minutes on a video.
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want?
So yeah, this episode was spent on Riften. Oh, don't close on me. So yeah, this whole episode was spent on the Thieves Guild and talking with them and getting to know them and stuff. So in the next part, we will, I guess, do one of these quests that I picked up. I'll have to decide which one I'm gonna do. So, till next time everyone, take care and have a lovely day.